Want to begin?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Alright, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Catherine K. Rose.
And I'm Leigh Anastasia.
And we are here with our brand new content channel. Anyways, and our new podcast, All the Things. We are going to talk about all of the things.
All of the things.
Nothing is off limit. Because let's be honest, there's just so much to talk about, and you don't want to limit things. So we will talk about relationships. We'll talk about movies, music,
crazy lifestyles,
fashion,
daily stress, whatever you
have
kids. Going on, whatever's happening in the world, what's happening in our worlds, it's happening. We're talking about it. We might talk about food disasters, food wins.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. But we want to hear from you too. So
yes.
As you're watching, as you're listening, as you are participating, we want to hear what you have to say too. We want to hear what you want us to talk about. I don't know that anybody else finds us as interesting as we find us, but
we're entertaining. Just give it time. Give it time.
You'll grow to love us. If you don't love us, you'll grow to love us.
So yeah. Okay. So topic number 1.
We go holidays.
Holidays, festive cheer. So to begin, I tried going with the festive. I got the little festive sweater. Mm-hmm. We got the cozy mugs. She's got the nice festive scarf, and then I fell into 90s grunge, and here we are, a festive, grungy.
Well, look, she went grunge. I went classic.
That's just how it happens. You know, you wake up one day and you have a plan, and then you're halfway through your makeup and plans change.
That never happens to me. But it happens. I do not dress in character every day. You dress in character every day.
Not every day. But if I'm going to be out in public, there's definitely going to be a look. Some type of theme.
But that goes into 2 kind of separate lives. Like, I have 3 children under the age of 5 because I'm crazy. And I have a large black lab and a man somewhere. And, I mean, he's here, but, like, who knows what he's doing. He's fixing something. There's a project. So, like, my getting ready has to be, like, 6 minutes out the door.
Now, in my defense, on the daily basis, I'm ready in, like, 10 minutes. But on the daily, I'm also not doing all the looks. If I'm getting ready, 2 hours. I can do an hour, 45 minutes. It depends. If I've got a shower, if I have to wash my hair, if I have to do my... This is a lot. There's a lot up here. So that takes the bulk of it. Okay. Anyways. Enough about the looks. I almost got the moves started playing in my head.
I almost got the moves.
Yeah.
Have you got the moves? If you haven't listened to that YouTube video, I mean, I'm sure it was on Sesame Street. It's called Almost Got the Moves. We listened to it on repeat.
It's a jam.
It's a bop. It is. It's a bop. This is obviously we're best friends, and so she has been around my children from the time they're little, and my oldest daughter played that so many times that we had to get into it or we would have gone crazy.
If you don't enjoy it,
you hate your life.
Yes, you're gonna be miserable.
So Almost Got the Moves. You gotta watch the video too. It's a whole thing.
It's great.
It's great. All right, but we're talking about holidays.
Holidays. Okay.
And we are. What are we talking about? Holiday relationships, and we're talking about all of those crazy holiday getting together and scheduling. So yeah, so your girl Leigh here is living her best girl empowered single life. Girl power. She can do it on her own. She don't need no man. She's gonna run the world.
One day. Yeah. I'll be queen.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it can be challenging, and it can be challenging because, okay, one, you've got all of the cute, fun, cozy little festive things that you can do. You can watch the movies, drink the hot cocoa, go walk through the wonderlands, you know, and that's fun and that's cute, and
Yeah.
I'm fine being solo. At the same time, you know, a lot of people feel the pressure to also bring your holiday dates to the ugly sweater parties and Christmas dinner with the family and company Christmas parties and all of the things. But if you don't have a human in your life, right? And I mean, these are big commitment things, right? So you don't want to just bring a rando with you for like pretty little arm candy to your company Christmas party. You know, your boss is gonna want to know who that is, who they are involved in your life. Your coworkers, they're gonna be nebby, and they're gonna be talking and asking questions.
Nebby is nosy because I learned that.
It's a area thing.
I don't know.
Anyways, right. So then you have to find that there's that fine line, and then the guys, they have the no holiday rule, where they do not relationship until after Valentine's Day.
Okay, but see, then there are guys who are like, I only relationship during the holidays.
Right. So they have the pretty arm candy.
Right. Like
they take you around to flaunt you, to look cool, then they drop you.
Right. Like they get with you a little bit before Halloween. You date and you like do the cute couples costume. You do Thanksgiving. You do Christmas. Everyone's like, ooh, it's serious. New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, and then they're like, bye, summer, new girls, new bodies. So I mean, you got one of you guys.
And gals. And in-betweeners.
Right. Zero judgment. But like, alright, so you have like, so we're going to an event for the holidays. It's a fundraiser event. It's a dress-up gala event. Like, obviously, like, me and Hubs are locked in. Like, that's my permanent date to everything holiday. Also, my permanent, like, I have to wrangle you. We'll get into that. But, so you have, like, holiday events like the gala and stuff where you're expected to fill a seat. What are you doing with that?
What do I do? Well, I don't splash tea all over my face. That's step one.
I just did it in my eye. It's to help you wake up.
I mean, it depends. I have no problem going solo to things. And I have, like, really great friends who like to be my date. So I really don't have a problem putting on a dress and rocking it on my own. If, per se, conveniently, I might be seeing somebody, I might bring them along. You know, it's a good test to see how they dress, how they carry themselves. Because you figure if you want to have that partner, you're going to have to go to weddings with them. You're going to have to go to big events, funerals and things, your lifelong date, right?
Yep.
So you can try them out on an event like what we're going to and see how they work. And if it's a dud, well then, sorry bro. Like, I'm going to be on the dance floor. And if you want to sit and hold my purse, that's cool, because then it doesn't get taken. But I'm still going to be on that dance floor with or without you. So you can either jump in and have fun, or you can sit and be bored, and likely we're done.
I feel like that's the attitude you need when you're like single at the holidays. Like, I feel like everyone's like, you're single at the holidays. Be sad. Like, go find something. Like, right. I feel like you should be like, no, like, I'm single. I can do it on my own. I can invite my friends. I can be with my family. Or I can find a date if I want to. But if they're not going to live up to my standards, see you later.
They're high.
They should be. Everybody's standards should be high.
You know you. You know what you need. You know what you want. You know your worth. And if anybody comes into your life and they're not giving you your bare minimum that you would give yourself, they're not worth your time. I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't care. That might be tough love. That could be harsh. But I mean, if you're looking for a lifetime, that's not going to be a happy lifetime.
No. You gotta do what you gotta do for you. Mm-hmm. And, like, just because somebody seems good on, like, paper or, like, on these apps, like, that, first of all, give it time, because there is a honeymoon period. Mm-hmm. And we all think we're, like, super in love. But then you get to know them and you're like, ooh.
Studies show you don't know a person until you have known them for at least a year.
Yeah. And you gotta live with them first, like.
Yes. Yes, and you got to get past the roommate phase too.
Yeah.
You know,
You'll learn a lot.
Mhm.
But yeah, so holidays, don't sell yourself short relationship wise. Or you could be in my end of the spectrum where we already have the pre-established family and the pre-established date, so like stuff comes up and I'm like, we have this. But that comes with the scheduling nightmares because then you have two sides of the family.
Mhm.
They usually have two sides of the family. Like you got mom and dad's parents or whatever, and then you got, hub's mom and dad's, and then their grandparents. So like you have two sides of the family, siblings, nieces and nephews. You got to schedule all your kids' stuff. You have school stuff.
Mhm.
You have the holiday pictures, trying to wrangle said small children into the holiday clothing for the Santa pictures, and the pictures for grandma, and the Christmas cards, and decorate the house. But don't put anything too tall on like the tree that's gonna break that like reachable level. But if everything sits up tall, then it looks bad. So
It's fun.
it's fun, yeah.
It's a fun.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's so
mess.
many fun things though. Like
It's the memories.
well, yeah, like the
It's
kids.
the chaos.
Right.
It's the stress.
Right,
But
like
in
the
the
kids
end,
believe in Santa still, and
it's the memories.
Santa's totally real.
Santa's real.
Totally real. And it's fun to watch.
I'll get into fights over Santa.
She will. She loves him.
She's legit.
She loves him.
He's chilling on the North Pole
Loves him.
with his reindeer. Ho ho ho.
Yeah, I mean you get the magic of Christmas, and you get to buy the fun toys that you wish you would have played with as a kid.
But it's also expensive.
Oh, it's so expensive. It's ridiculous. And trying to keep all the kids even and like not making it like where you spend money on one kid, or like more money on one kid than the other, but one kid only wants like cheaper stuff, so like it looks like they got more. One kid wants more expensive stuff, so they get less, but they're little right now, so you gotta balance it. Like,
yeah.
and then the in-laws, and trying to figure out like where you're fitting in the in-laws, where you're fitting in your parents, and everybody is fighting over time. Like, here's the thing. Like, I found when I was just like, we were just dating and there was no like kids to keep track of, everybody's just like, you do what you want for the holidays. And then you get kids and everybody's like, if you are not here for the holidays with my grandchildren, you hate me and everything I did for you as a child. It's intense.
Yeah.
But then you gotta make time for fun stuff too. You gotta put in those like family Christmas stuff, but you also gotta do like the friends party, and then you gotta try to find babysitters so you can have like the like adult formal night out where you get to dress up and go to galas. So it's hectic, but it's good hectic. Like it's lovely hectic. I mean, you're gonna scream at your kids and your partner for a little bit because they're gonna mess up the outfits.
And that's reality. And anybody who is listening or watching and saying, oh no, that's not me, that's not my face, you are lying. You are lying to yourself. You are lying to the whole family. I
applaud those people that can keep it together, but I swear you have to be screaming into a pillow at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Because like
something
you do not have to like
be skeptical.
Right. Like you do not have to lose it, but like between the like, let's be real, like for the most part, like there's one person in the family that does the holidays. Like most of the time, I'm gonna say it's mom, but like give dads their credit because like sometimes it's dads or
it's a lot of like single dads too who are
just
taking
like,
care of everything,
or like
and
families with two dads or families with two moms or whatever. Like it's not always one parent, and sometimes it's a grandparent, sometimes it's a friend that does it. Like
regardless, there is the planner.
There's one person, so that's me in my family. So like all of making sure that all of the Christmas gifts are bought and even, and we didn't forget anybody or leave anybody out, and keeping track of all the invitations and making sure that no dates conflict, and when is the Nutcracker and when is Santa at the mall, and are we taking the dog to see Santa at the mall, because that's a whole different day. Are we getting family holiday pictures, like putting up all the decorations, making sure that everybody's on time in the car and ready to go, like
and how often are you on time in the car ready to go?
Like never.
How early do you have to plan on getting in that car to actually get in that car?
Okay, here's the thing. By the time that I have dressed all three kids, packed the diaper bag, packed up the gifts, got water bottles and snacks for the car because wherever you're driving, you need those. Put the wipes in the car, like, did the whole thing. I'm ready to go on time. Like, I plan like an hour and a half and I'm ready to go on time. And then...
And I take 2 hours to get ready.
Yeah, no, I can get ready in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But, like, I spend a long time getting my kids ready. It's all good. But by the time you get all of that stuff, and, like, usually I have the bags packed the night before. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, hour and a half to get the kids, like, fed, dressed, in the car, ready to go. Who takes the longest is the boy. As the man, whatever you want to say.
The man who doesn't wear makeup.
Yes, he has to, I don't know, ladies, like, you tell me, but, like, he's gotta, like, go, like, he's gotta shower forever, like.
He doesn't have long hair either.
I know.
Like, he's got nothing to style other than put on clothes.
Right, like.
Brush your teeth, put on deodorant, and then clothes.
He takes 20 million years to get in the shower because he gets distracted by, like, projects he could be doing around the house. And then he takes a shower and is like, you know, I think I could fix the pressure in the shower if I just, like, got this. And I was like, you're supposed to be going. Like, we get to go. Mm-hmm. And he's like, it's fine. People understand. We have 3 little kids. We're late. And that drives me nuts.
Right. You can't use your kids as an excuse for you being late.
Nuts.
When the kids are ready and you're still
right.
not ready and you didn't get the kids ready.
Right.
You can't say, well, it's fine. People understand because we have the kids.
Or because it's a family event.
Yeah, the family doesn't care. Now, mind you, my family doesn't care because my family is notoriously late, and they know that, and they plan for that.
Oh, see, you just need to be in your family.
If they tell you to come at 2 o'clock, you best believe the food's not going to be ready till 4. Because somebody's not even going to get there till 3:30, and they're going to have to finish cooking because everyone's been waiting on the potatoes from the person who's running late. Yeah, that's just how it works. So 2 o'clock is like ballpark. That's a good idea. Let's plan on leaving the house by 2. We'll plan to be there by 2, but we're not going to get out of the house until like 2:15.
Fun fact.
We're like, so sorry. We're on our way. We gotta stop and get gas. We gotta go to the bank, and we gotta go to the store. So we'll be there.
Yeah.
And it's an hour and a half drive, but we'll be there. We'll see you.
At some point, at midnight.
We'll get there. It's fine. We've got all day.
It's good.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
See, my family's notoriously on time, so they're like, I said it started at 2. You should have been here at 1:55. Ready to go.
But you said 2.
I went 1:55, ready to go.
So I mean,
very different.
I'll plan on being there too.
It's really funny when, like, because we met in college, so like you start to. I feel like you hang out with like your college friends' family only after you're really, really good college friends. Like, you don't just like get to know your like high school. Like you like know your friends' parents because they drive you or whatever. But like in college, like I feel like you never or rarely meet other people's families, and only if you're like really good friends and you're like sharing life events, obviously like baby showers and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like you just don't. But so in college we obviously were like, we're besties, and we hung out with each other's families because we did family things, and so like I would go to her family events, so different because it was like so like laid back and loose, and I would show up on time and they'd be like, you're too early.
I know, they'd be freaking out because they wouldn't be ready yet. House isn't clean yet. Like, why are you here?
Like,
you told me to come at 2. Yeah, and it's 1:45. Why are you here? 2. Not early, not before 2. 2 or later. Like, come around 3. We might be ready for you around 3.
Right, but it's so funny because
panic, chaos. She's on time and she's prepared.
Right. It was so funny. But then like now they're family. Like her family is my family. I love them. So they're like. They're like, oh yeah, she's gonna show up at 2.
Yeah.
Like, but see, now I show up late because I have all the kids, but it's not the kids. Well, sometimes it's the kids, but
sometimes, sometimes a baby has an outfit malfunction, and you gotta redress.
Mostly, it's the older one being like, I don't think that the outfit you picked out goes with the theme, because she's themey. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like you got like your 2 like your holiday relationships, And it's either you're like living your best single life, you're finding dates, which, I mean, like, here's my thing. Like, I never got into the dating apps for, like, the holidays. Like, some people just use the dating apps for the holidays.
Yeah, no, see, here's the thing, though. You've got those dating apps, and to anybody who loves them, props to you. But they're not a great sampling of your options out there. It's a good sampling of everything that you're not going to want, I think. And it could be because people just don't know how to market themselves. Or, I'm sorry, Charlie thinks he's my boyfriend. Anyways, we had to take a quick pause and address a yappy puppy. He's still
Enough.
pretty
Cage.
vocal.
Go to your cage. He's young. He's still learning.
And he's big. He's
big, and he likes the center of attention.
yes.
But anyways, just like my 4-year-old diva that we were talking about. But yeah,
Circling back
to like holiday relationships. You got your like, you know, your pre-established relationships, your families, your married couples, your we've been dating forevers. Don't let anyone pressure you into being like, where's that ring for the holidays? If you've been dating, it's okay. Like, do you? You don't have to get married. It's okay. But yeah, you have like those pre-established like those things there, or then you have like single, proud. Don't be single and depressed because you shouldn't be. Single, proud. But then you have like people who use the dating apps, especially like there are those I feel like serial holiday app. Like they use it just for the holidays to find dates.
Maybe.
I feel like there is. Like I feel like
I think honestly, I could be wrong, but in my experience, it's usually during wedding season.
cage. Go to your cage.
Occasionally, you will get people going into fall who are like, I'm looking for someone to do fun, fall, cozy things with. But it usually starts during wedding season because they need wedding dates. They need people for their +1.
Oh, true.
Now,
See, I feel like it's very split. Like half the people I know that do like wedding are like, oh, I know you're not in a relationship, so I don't have to give you a +1. So then it's like, well, cool.
Weddings are expensive, so it's
right,
cheaper.
Right,
Yeah,
which makes sense. But then I feel like there's other people that's like, I'm giving everybody a +1, and then you're like, oh, I better fill that +1.
Yeah. And I think that's where people feel the pressure too. Is I got this invite. It came with a +1.
Right.
I don't have a +1 to bring, so then they're like, OMG, and then they jump on those dating apps and they're like, hey, this is me, this is how I look. Anybody want to go on a wedding date with me?
Good.
I hope it's not family.
Oh, yeah. See, I wouldn't bring.
I would not bring a rando to a family event.
Because then everybody's like, oh, that's your boyfriend. Do you love him?
There are people
Are you gonna be
that.
the next ones to get married?
They want to bring somebody with them to keep mom off their back and grandma.
Yeah.
But it's a bad idea, guys.
Yeah, don't do it. That was like,
don't watch the movies and think that's a good idea.
No. Well, that was like, speaking of holiday dates and movies about holiday dates, did you see that like Netflix like holiday movie? I think it is with like Emma Roberts.
It's a great movie. But it's a terrible idea.
Oh yeah, where
don't
they're
do
like,
that in
we'll
reality.
go to all the
just
holidays,
watch it for entertainment.
Right. Well, here's my thing. Like they go to some holiday things together. And I'm like, why did you need a date for that holiday? You did not.
Some people just need somebody with them, I think.
Yeah. I mean, cute movie. Like it's no
very good movie.
It's. I mean, it's not like.
Not hating on the movie. Not even hating on the concept.
No, it just Emma Roberts is in it. It's good. I don't remember the guy. He was good. He was attractive. What else do you?
All that he was there for, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was good, and I like the concept of like, ooh, we had to find a holiday, so we'll be each other's holiday for a year. But like, yeah, don't do it in real life. Like, it's okay. You don't have to have a date. You don't have to justify yourself. But yeah. Right. But that makes me think of our other show we've been watching on Netflix. We watched Love is Blind, season 3. And speaking of holiday pressure and holiday date pressure, there's going to be a lot with those people.
Honestly, I don't remember who actually got married.
I think.
Oh, wait. No,
Yeah.
I do. I forgot. It takes me a minute.
Okay.
There's a lot of seasons. There's a lot of characters.
There's 3 seasons.
A lot of people to keep track of.
There is a lot of people.
That's all the time we have for today. But tune in next time because we're going to be talking about all of the things, including relationships as far as reality TV goes, and those favorite couples that we love watching, either because they're happy in love or a big disaster.
That's right. We are specifically talking about Love is Blind.
Season 3.
Season 3.
All right, so tune in next time, and we will be seeing you. Again, I am Leigh Anastasia.
And I am K Rose. And we will see you next time.
On all the things. Thanks. Bye.